All right, back again. So these are all kind of rotated in place. So the next step I need to do is to link these guys to this, and to do that I'm going to temporarily freeze the hand, so that way I'm not picking it as I'm trying to link these bones together. So I'm just going to get my link tool, and I'm going to link the root of the thumb to the hand bone. This one's already linked, so I only need to link that one, and that one to it. Or I could have picked this one, and then linked all, and this one, and linked them all at once. But I think those were few enough that it's not a big deal. So let's double check that is the case. So with move, make sure, yep, the whole hand is now moving with those. Now, one thing to know about bones is that sometimes you can expand these things, make things a little bit easier to see, a little bit easier to read, and work with, so you know their orientation in space. So to do that, what I'm going to do is pick the hand bone and come over to the modify panel and come down, and let's take a look at side fins and front and back fins. In this case, I want to use a front and back fin so that it kind of flares out towards the hand, and so I know to the sides of the hand, so I know the orientation of it. I could do that with all these others, but I don't think they're going to be that big a deal to work with. So once I do, and the default here seems to be pretty good on that, but you can change their size, and you can change their start and end tapers. I think what this one has on it is just fine, so I'm going to leave it alone. And so now I'm ready to do some rigging in terms of finger movements and some linkages between them, because right now I have to rotate everything on these to do any animations, which is doable, and that's the old way we used to do it before real good IK came along. And sometimes I prefer that. It's just dead simple. You're not keyframing anything other than rotation. But there are some fairly nice IK tools, as you've probably seen in Max. So to do that, I'm going to start with the thumb here, and I'm going to pick this little nub bone out here on the end, and I'm going to create an IK chain to the root of the thumb here. So I'm going to go to Animation, IK Solvers, HI Solvers, and I'm going to use HI for all this. Pick that, and now you see I've got a point helper out here, and I may want to, while it's selected, come over here to my piece here, and let's see, is that changing size? One of these is the size of this thing. Or I thought it was. Okay, that's it. So there we go. Let's take that down a little bit so it's not so huge. And with that, now I can move it, and you see those bones will react accordingly. So it's not a I only have to animate one thing. And so let's do that to these others to create these finger. And you can rename these things, so I might call that thing the thumb IK, and so on down the line. And I'll do a few more of these and then pause the video, because it's going to get somewhat tedious. Another thing I did want to make sure of is that, yes, this one is free, and that this one, let's make sure that, okay, yeah, good, and its IK is on the arm. So although it looks like we're getting a little bit of, oh, okay, the thumb should be coming with that, because it's linked to it. but it also has the IK. And we may need to do a little bit of co-linking with these so that everything goes with it smoothly and not distorting as it takes off. So I'm going to pick this animation, HI solver, and that bone, and then this bone, to that. And to that, and just be sure to come in and double check all these, make sure they're, yep, that one seems to be doing fine. You try to have a little bit of bend in these, because if they are dead straight, the HI solver won't know which direction to bend, and so you'll get something kind of moving in a weird, unpredictable. Yeah, something seems to be up at this one. Oh, I picked the bone and not the solver. Yeah, so that's all looking good. So limbs are all looking good now. So to get those to move with the other pieces, we're going to need to do some linking of the IK solver. And we may need to create a dummy object or something that can travel along with these to get them to move. Because as you saw, otherwise, when I move these and the hands go with them, the hands have a tendency to kind of drag like that. And so we'll need to link those solvers so that they can travel with these things. And I'll when I come back, I'll pick that up